Good morning. How is everybody? Okay, so I wanted to come on here real quick because I did a live last night. And so I did a live and we talked about 5 things that you need to do or need to have or need to be mindful of to be successful. I would say really with anything in life, but specifically for those who are here for fat loss or just to feel better, because that's why most of you are here. I'm making sausage for the girls in the air fryer. So good morning. Where are you tuning in from? How's your morning going? A lot of you are at work. It's 10 o'clock already. We homeschool. We are in Kentucky. If you're brand new to the page, I'd love for you to post a new below so that we can chat. But our days usually start around this time. But it's okay because we can. Flexibility, right? So I'm making sausage in the air fryer right now for the kiddos. This is what we have. But I was going to tell you something that happened last night. And it made me really mad. But anyways, this is what we're having because I always have people ask, but we're having sausage from Costco. I put it in the air fryer for like 10 minutes, super easy. So for those of you who are always on the go in the morning, you've got to get your kids out, or you yourself has to get out of the house and you don't, oh, Emery, there it is, the protein. Did you already tell me that? I'm making the girls a protein shake too. This is the easiest thing ever. If you don't have an air fryer, grab an air fryer. Grab some sausage. It can be from Costco or wherever you want. Throw it in the air fryer. Go do your makeup or get a kid ready. It's done in 10 minutes. So like you can do that every single morning. You can put bacon in the air fryer. There's lots of things you can do. What do you do? Are you an intermittent faster? Who on here intermittent fasts? I'm not eating this morning. I don't intermittent fast every single day. Probably like 3 to 4 times a week. I'm actually drinking my ketones right now. So I'm making the girls some sausage. We are going to make a protein shake. So the girls like this with some peanut butter and almonds and some dark chocolate. Maybe some almond milk. So do you intermittent fast? What do you have for breakfast? How's your day going? So what happens when you fail? With anything, the only way you fail is if you quit, right? Or just mindset wise. So something that we talk a lot about in our business and in our home with our kids is called EQ. I had really bad EQ last night. So like my birthday was amazing and then I went to bed crabby. Want me to tell you why? I went to bed crabby because I did a Facebook Live and it was about, I was giving you like 5 tips to help you on this journey. And the tips were around your vision, your why. We talked about getting out of your comfort zone. We talked about external factors. And then I really wanted to give everybody an understanding of everything that you're doing here with your health is really about 10% how. 10% of how. Because if you plug in here, there's no shortage of information of how to eat better. This doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be a strict keto diet. But I think that we all probably could agree that, it's best not to go through the drive-thru and grab a donut, right? It's best not to, I'm trying to say good morning, girls. They're waiting for their breakfast. I felt like the light was bad. You couldn't see me. It's best not to, and I have a wet head. So I know, my daughter's laughing at me. 10% of your health journey is the how. 90% of it is the why. So we talked about that last night. And it's super important. So I'm going to redo the video tonight because guess what happened? It got deleted. And so that's where the EQ comes in, your emotional quotient. So what happens is you have your IQ. Oh, awkward. Look at this. Good morning. You have your IQ, which is how smart you are. What's great is I usually don't go very many places, so I can look like this. We have your IQ, which is how smart you are. Your EQ is your emotional quotient. Emotions. How do you handle your emotions? Do you flip out when things don't go your way? Do you get crabby? Usually I can handle things pretty well, right? So for some of you, you were like, oh my goodness, yesterday I grabbed this instead of eating this, or this weekend I really bombed at my diet, and you lose it and you don't get back on track, right? So able to handle emotions by not grabbing something to eat, by not overreacting. We just call it EQ. So when somebody in our home is freaking out, or with our business, we'll go, hey, you better check your EQ. Well, my poor husband, last night, good morning. Oh, it's not yours. So my poor husband, we had a great day and then I lost my EQ because nobody wants to lose a video or get frustrated when something doesn't go their way. Well, I lost it. So here's a sneak peek of what we talked about. It's on the board. And I'm going to redo it tonight. With a better attitude. So, here's a lady in my neighborhood down the street. That was my reminder if you heard it. So here's what I want to tell you, and then I'm going to let you go and tune back in this evening. So 1% better every single day, right? Your choices of how or what to do. Again, there's no shortage of information on how to eat better. 10% of this journey is the how. And every single day we give you tips and tricks on what to do and recipes to use. It's going to be 90% of your why. Why do you want this? Why are you here? What are your goals? What are you working on? And so we're going to talk about that tonight. But I would challenge you to think through that the entire day. And also I would love, has anybody ever read the book, The 5-Second Rule by Mel Robbins? Has anybody ever read that book? So what I want you to know is this. The 5-second rule is intended for you to get out of your comfort zone and go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, right? Like make the call, say no, do the action, take the step forward. But also I love to go take the 5-second rule that she talks about in that book. If you have no idea what it is, all it is like take an extra 5 seconds, whether you count down from 5 and take the action even when you're afraid, or like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, drive past that drive-through and don't do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, say no to the donut. But also, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, give yourself 5 seconds before you put something in your mouth. And all I want you to ask yourself throughout this day and going on to the rest of the week is this helping or hurting? Is it 1% better towards my goal? Is it 1% worse towards my goal? So give yourself 5 seconds before you shove something in your mouth or your face. I know that sounds bad, but for real, sometimes you just grab things and you're like, shoot. You could even write like a big 5 on your hand. Maybe you should do that. Maybe you should grab a permanent marker so you don't forget till you get in the habit. Do we have a marker? Do you have a pen? You should like write a big 5 on both of your palms. I just showered, so I bet you my hand is like, I don't like the word moist, but maybe like write a big 5 on both of your hands so that before you put something in your mouth, you're like, shoot, helping or hurting? 1% better, 1% worse. Oh, my daughter's like, Mom, you don't go like this. Some people do. But like when you go to grab something, the point is visibly see it. Fine. Write it on this side of your hand, okay?
On your fingertips.
Write it on your fingertips. Put a sticky note on your computer or on your, you know what? Even on your car steering wheel. If you seriously need help with reminding yourself if this is a good choice or there's a better choice for you, put sticky notes around your house, on your fridge, on your computer, at your office, on your mirror at home to remind you until you create that habit to make those better choices. So think about that today. First of all, EQ. You don't need to freak out and emotionally eat. Nobody needs to freak out at all. So I should have just went like this last night when my video got deleted. But instead I got mad. So I apologized to my husband. I should probably call and apologize to him today too, because I kind of was mad when I woke up again. Should never go to bed angry. So here's what I need you to do. Are you committed to 1% better, 1% worse? It's going to help me on my journey. It's going to hinder me on my journey. How is your morning going? If you're new, post new below. I'd love for you to press the share button. Sharing is caring. Do you want to say good morning? We've got an elephant in the camera.
Yeah, because she's ours.
And then that's it. So stay tuned for this evening. It'll probably be around 9 o'clock Eastern, if for those of you who want to know and watch the live. And then I need to go make breakfast. We're making sausage. We're shaking up ketones. Ooh. And we're making protein shakes this morning. If you want to know more about my mom fuel, post 5 below and we can chat. So have a great morning and we'll talk to you soon.